What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? In your hearts, minds, and spirits again is Big Killzown on your phone, and my money still long, and the team is forever ever strong. And we got Big Serizaku,
What's going on?
the hold on, Serizaku, the big otaku,
Know it.
and we here for another episode of Beatz N Bitz Podcast. And so the word around town and the water cooler is it's about to be another Nintendo Direct. This time for Zelda, and we probably gonna get the actual title and maybe another trailer for Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever they're gonna call it. Um, what else you think, Sarah Zaku, they gonna give us? You think they gonna finally give us what is it, the Oracle of seasons and ages again on on eShop or what?
I think they need to go ahead and just throw them up there. I could also anything else like if it's non-Zelda, if they gotta throw some up there, I can see them tossing up like, yeah, we're bringing another Fire Emblem game over here. I think
Hmm.
if they gonna announce another Smash character,
Hmm.
I don't know who it's gonna be though, but I would love for it to be the Goose. But I would say that to be the last possible character, just to fuck over Waluigi. Period.
Yeah. Hmm. I would like. Well, no. That'd be redundant because we already got Zelda. I would like. Who would I want, man? Like, I would. I still want Sora, and then I want them to be like, we coming with all of the Kingdom Hearts games on the Switch.
I could definitely see that.
Yeah, they just need to go ahead on at this point and do it. And or I mean, even though they said they wasn't gonna do it, but have Goku or matter not even Goku. Put Deku in there as an
No,
anime character.
no.
Why not?
Problem is that Deku is. I like him, but I'm like, no, no, no. Mostly because it's like he's still getting powers, like every time we turn around,
Mm-hmm.
and it
Mm-hmm.
would just be like you threw him in there, but it's his season one version. I'm like, well, that
Mm-hmm.
sucks.
Yeah.
Or if it's his season three version, okay, he a little too OP for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of the problem. Like people saying what happened with Goku. Goku has way too many damn forms. He got base, Kaioken, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue,
Ultra Instinct.
Ultra Instinct, which is the instant win button and bullshit.
Basically.
Like
You know.
I was fighting my buddy online. I'm like, got his ass dead to rights. I'm about to hit him with Super Dragon Fist with Kid Goku from GC, and it
He flipped
happened.
over you.
He,
He
he
flipped
just
over you
Ultra Instinct,
and
like, what the fuck? No, 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 no. That was it. You were caught.
mm-hmm.
That was to me like, just put the control down. It's over.
Man, what else? So we was talking about the in the chat. Shout out to Charlie in the building, Child of God, COG in the building.
So
Thanks for coming through. We was talking about we was talking about the Resident Evil games being on PS4 and Xbox One, and I have a problem. Even though they'll run on there and they'll run pretty good and pretty decent on there, they came out and said that we wasn't gonna do that. Now, Capcom has been on the roll. They fixed Street Fighter Five. They gave us Resident Evil 7. They gave us Monster Hunter, and now they about to put their foot in their mouth.
no, I mean, damn near every game that got announced when they was announcing shit for the PS5,
Mm-hmm.
they ended up walking it back 30 minutes later almost. It was like, well, Resident Evil 8 is coming, but then they looked at like the demand on PS5 versus the supply. Every time we turn around seeing people trying to get a PS5, they go up, they sold out, you shit out of luck.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking at the situation that, well, not everybody has a PS5. Not everybody has an Xbox Series X or S model. This is a thing. And they had to walk it back with the Virgil DLC. That was the first inkling that we were going to be getting RE8 on here. Then when they put out that email yesterday about, well, the RE8 beta coming out and you can get into the closed beta. All right, cool. What's it on? Okay, at first I was not even paying attention because I'm like, okay, it's gonna be PS5, Xbox Series X. I'm fucked. I gotta buy a new console to play this shit. All right, fine or whatever, right? I look down and it says PS4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now I can understand Capcom walking it back because Capcom is no stranger to supporting consoles when it's a new console already. Hell, the
Mm-hmm.
Sega Saturn got Street Fighter Alpha 3 like after the Dreamcast version had been out.
Mm.
And apparently that's the best version of the fucking game, considering it costs like
Of course.
$200 for the Saturn version.
Mm-hmm. But the Saturn was made more with an arcade with arcade parts in the board.
The Dreamcast was too, but more so on the Saturn than the Dreamcast. But
Mm-hmm.
Capcom has always been a people who like, all right, we're gonna support this system for a while because we don't want to fuck everybody else up out of it and tell them you need to buy a brand new console to continue playing our games. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, they're not gonna fuck up that Gravy Train. They know that this system is based on RE7's game engine.
Yeah,
They
for real.
it'll work on PS4 and PS5 and Xbox One, Xbox Series X. It's gonna work, and it's not like it's gonna be like Cyberpunk, where Cyberpunk came out and told you, like everybody knew that PS4 and Xbox One version was not gonna be it. I feel
Yeah, for
bad.
real.
I feel bad for the people. Shout out to my homeboy Nemo who bought an Xbox, the limited edition Xbox One that had Cyberpunk design on it,
Mm-hmm.
and the game
Yeah.
they can't even run the motherfucking game.
Well, on technically it should, but did it? You saying on the series, not the Series X, the Xbox One X? Because on the One X
No, no,
in
no.
the in
Well, on the Xbox One X, it'll run it, but he says it's almost like you're running it like in low energy mode. It's like it still crashed a whole fuck ton of times. It don't matter.
hmm yeah, which was weird to me that they had. You know what I'm saying? It was weird to me that they had Xbox One S or whatever instead of I mean the Xbox Series X or the Xbox One X instead of the Series X
Mm-hmm.
for the limited edition console. They should have just went and did a Series X. Like it's
Yeah,
a lot of stuff. I mean, I can't blame. I can't. What I can't do and what I won't do is blame the developers. This was more on CD Project than a CD Project Red thing.
yeah,
Like I can't just blame them. Like it sucks that they goodwill and they everything was kind of put to task. But that's what happens when you go and you break bread with people like Warner Brothers, who is owned by AT&T. And up until probably I want to say last week, it was looking like they was gonna get rid of the comic books.
yeah. They're not gonna do
Now they
that.
saying, yeah, they're not gonna do that. So now, you know, they kind of tighten it up. They trying to put some new stories and stuff together. But it looked for the longest time, it looked like, hey, we getting ready to get rid of this. We
Yeah,
getting ready to get rid of this, and
that's a bad idea. I'm like, the comic books still make you money. The TV shows, mostly make you money. Like they kind of done drop back because Batwoman is just not good.
Yeah, I heard, and the girl quit right after, and now it's gonna be a black girl
Yeah,
that's gonna be on there.
I'm like, it don't matter if you replace her with a black girl. It don't matter. You can do that till the cows come home. If the writing and the fights don't get better, it don't fucking matter. Nightman had good writing and storytelling, but
Nightman.
I'm like that. I watched that shit like the special effects was too damn much money though.
Well, you know what? I thought, I was thinking you was talking about Bible Man.
Oh no, no, no! Bible Man was direct to video, and they made fun of that shit like 10 times. He was like, "Wait a minute, what you the villain in the last video?" Like, dude, I'm trying something different. You don't see me giving you crap about you playing multiple roles. Like, you're like, dude, that was network TV. This is home video. And they just
Yeah.
continue fighting. I'm like, okay, this shit is silly, but it's entertaining.
So on the speaking of which, the Mortal Kombat images got revealed today, and
Saw that. What the fuck is Steve Harvey doing in there? Like,
man,
damn,
I want
bro,
to
he
throw it
got
up
in the
so
gym.
bad. Oh man, oh my
He,
god.
he got in the gym, and they put some metal on his arms. I'm like, damn, Steve.
Wow.
I know you was mad about you reading off them wrong results, but I think you're taking it a little too hard, man. Come on.
Hey, what if it really is Steve Harvey? That'd be hilarious. We know it's not, but Steve.
Shit, I paid to go see that
Ah,
shit.
for real, I'm putting on two masks, a visor, and everything just to see,
That's what it is. Yeah.
just for Steve. But it's looking pretty good.
It
I
looks
can't
pretty good.
lie.
I'm like, this movie out in like 3 months. Where the trailer at?
Yeah, well, but I think they got to cut one now because the movie was done shooting
Yeah.
right as the outbreak happened. So I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see what they had to do a lot of stuff. They did a lot of stuff and like probably did post production all last year. So
Yeah.
we gonna see how it is. I think same thing with King Kong. I think King Kong they got the trailers and everything ready to go. I
Because
think it's just a
because King Kong vs. Godzilla had them damn toys out last year.
and they just moved up the release date. It's coming out in March now, March 26th, and then you ain't gotta wait that long.
Bruh. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Because
Look, I'm going to the science center.
I'm like,
I'm putting it.
they were having the toys for that. Like Wonder Woman 84
And
toys was
Black
out.
Widow.
Black Widows, all of Black Widow's merch was out. Like back here in like freaking July. And then they was
Yep.
like trying to get it back. It's like, no, it's already out. Most people
Let
already
it be
bought it.
out there.
It's
Yep.
done. It's like, well, the movie not out yet. Well, the movie's not going to be out this year.
Hmm.
And that's what that is.
Pretty much. Man, so what's up with all these rappers going to jail, man? We got YNF Lucci. He how are you got you first of all, he kinda and I ain't gonna go in on him, but like it's sad to start the year off already and you got somebody getting locked down for murder and he didn't even do the murder. They was fired, somebody fired, they fired at somebody, then he ended up getting fired on and then they kicked the dude out of the car,
Yeah.
instead of taking him to cause see what it was the one guy didn't die, but they
Mm-hmm.
charging the guy they shot at didn't die, but the guy that got shot in the head, they homeboy, they just dropped off in the middle of the street. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
why is Lucci driving the car with the like? I don't get it, man. I really don't get it, man. Like I don't understand that you got all this money, and it's not like Lucci is broke. Like he got released from his label. He put a couple projects out, and you know what I'm saying. You basically walked away. I think he said he owns his masters and everything else. I was watching the Vlad interview, and it's like, bro, you got a single out that's doing real good. It's like, why, you just put the remix of the song out with Mulatto. So like, I don't know, man. And then I don't know, man. It's just it's crazy. Like it's wild and crazy this stuff that be happening, and it's like it's just eerie that it just happens back to back to back to back to back, and it's like, man, it's like you in a position that people would kill to be in, and you do this.
That reminds me of an episode of The Shield. It was in the first season. I think it was like the third or fourth episode. But
Mm,
basketball star still hanging around with his friends that like all they do is smoke weed, do criminal ass shit, and they stay in constant trouble. And he's hanging around with him. He gets caught up in Warren Sweep Day, and at
mm,
the end of the episode, the main detective Vic drops him off, at like a basketball stadium. He like these guys are my boys from when I had nothing. Yeah, but they're your boys. You're supposed to bring them up, not let them bring you down.
exactly. Um, man, what's up with the weekend and this new video he got, man?
I don't know.
Every video,
I think he just trying, weird ass shit. But
the music is good though. The album is good, and I think like
he need a music video, and he like just do the most off the wall shit because doing a regular ass music video by today's standards is okay. That's just par for the course. Do that shit of off the wall shit. Like look, for example, look at Lady Gaga when before she even got famous, when her ass was playing the piano, no one gave two shits and half a fuck about her. The
hmm.
moment she put on that meat suit, came out with Joker face, people was watching her.
Oh well, shoot. In that case, I'm about to start. I'm about to have me. I'm gonna get uh uh um. I'm gonna get this thing called a flip stick, and it basically sticks to wherever. So you gonna start seeing me. I'm gonna
Mm.
have chicks walking around with lingerie and stuff on,
Do
and
not do not become like Lloyd Banks. Every 30 seconds you gotta change clothes in the video. Don't do that shit. Brian Pumper does that shit. I can't stand that shit.
oh man, I mean that's his
Every
cousin, but anyway.
I can't stand that shit. Girl, girl,
But
girl, girl be in the same lingerie. He done changed his outfit 6 times in this video, man.
yeah, man. I
Do
mean,
you just like to wear your clothes, send them to the dry cleaner, and then get them back?
well, to be fair, because I feel like we could talk about that too, because I got through watching the whole Young Buck interview, right?
Mm-hmm.
If 50, we touched on it, but 50 just did Young Buck wrong, man. He really did all the G Unit wrong, and I felt like he said that Lloyd Banks was lazy or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't really want to get online or get in the internet or whatever. And Tony Yayo was just like, but it's like they putting music out, and y'all had a run, y'all had a legit run. You fall out with the game because the game is being he's like, yo, I'm being neutral, like I'm not taking sides. I respect the OGs, but I'm riding with 50. And then 50 lost his mind about that because, like, if let's just say if G Unit stayed together, do you know how big of a force they would have been, like, in the game today? Like,
Mm.
because with G, because I say it all the time, Lunatics the same thing. Lunatics would have stayed together, Cash Money would have stayed together, and G Unit would have stayed together. Terror Squad stayed together, but it just, they everybody kind of, it just they couldn't get the hits. But when we talk
Yeah.
about the people that had the hits, I mean, well, I'll take it back. Khaled, uh, Khaled, what's his name? Cool and Dre, and Fat Joe was bringing the heat. What's up, JJ? Get up in here, man. We sent the link is in the chat, bro.
Yeah,
The
go ahead, man.
link,
Get in
yeah,
here.
man. Cause
I'm
I just
like,
feel like 50 just did them hella wrong because he fell out with Shy Money, and it's like, okay, you
this,
didn't.
this, this, like, here is like 90% of the problem with musical groups. that I feel. Egos get involved. Somebody becomes the breakout person of the group. They feel they can do better on their own without, the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
And the group just kind of die. Like we've seen this. Look at
Pretty
NSYNC.
much.
Justin Timberlake, his ass left. That was it. The rest of that group ain't never been able to do nothing except for Joey Fatone.
Yeah.
And he got him the right kind of gig. I do announcing on Family Feud. I work 2 days out the week. I make more money than I know what to do with. So that's that. You also, and it's like, yeah, you've seen it with other groups.
Yeah.
Like, look at B2K.
Oh man, we ain't even gonna talk about that. They beat that with a dead horse.
Yeah, it's like that group was on borrowed time, and they knew it. And the moment
I think that with them, I think it was just the fact that when you had that star, when like you said, you got that star in Omarion, the other guys really didn't push the line to become great. And I feel like in a group, but that was G Unit problem. G Unit had slaps, like they had
G Unit had all of it.
Exactly.
The problem
I felt like Olivia got robbed too, but go ahead.
G Unit was that was 50 Cent group. And it was always going to be an associated act with 50 Cent. And 50 was not finna let his star power be diminished in any capacity.
No, but that ain't what he said though in the book. He said he wanted 50 Cent, he wanted to create 50 Cent all over. But I guess he felt like
I gotta destroy everything to start over.
And he felt like he didn't believe himself in the music, but it was just like you got Buck putting music out, you got Game putting music out, and he let his ego.
I can definitely see him go like, well, if I'm backed up into a corner, I don't have no fallback plan. I got no choice but to make it. I can see that, but also you tore up a good thing that you really didn't need to tear up.
Exactly.
And you did that shit for, you lost an extra revenue stream to do this.
Exactly. Like he could have still been, because the stuff that Game put out, the stuff that Buck put out, the stuff that Banks put out, the stuff that Yayo put out. Because see, Banks, even though he took a little bit more time than, and Yayo kind of took a little bit more time, it was still like, okay, we're gonna go out here and we can go do our thing. But I just felt like with 50, I felt like because they didn't blow up just as big as he did, and then the Game kind of was a transplant from Dr. Dre, and it's like, nah, Game was riding for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if they had kept the Game and they had kept, because I feel like 50 did kind of, like you said, he kind of felt some type of way, but that's what you want. You want people to be like, dang, the Game album was killing 50 album. You know what I'm saying? You want people to be like that. And you getting money, you eating off of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, man, this is what I work for. Like Bank sold, Buck sold, you know what I'm saying? And they all, you want them to, you say one thing, but then you do another thing.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So my next thing, the Black Panther 2, I was watching Jody's Corner, and he was saying, man, that this is what's gonna happen in Black Panther 2, because Eric Killmonger is coming back. So basically, spoiler potentials for Black Panther 2. He said because we didn't see the body of Killmonger, and they said that in the comics they had what is it? Witch Doctor, Voodoo Doctor? I forget his name. Had brought back Killmonger, but they basically had said that okay, because he had ate the fruit of the Black Panther. You're right, Charlie. But because he ate the fruit, and because they have the vibranium technology, they could have got him or whatever, got him back together, and then you know locked him up. T'Challa could have very well did that, or when he said I wanted to be buried in the ocean, so he gave him a proper burial. You know what I'm saying? And because um he would go to the astral plane, um he would meet up, and then that's when I guess however they would bring him back, or he gets thrown into the ocean, and the Atlanteans get him, and then they bring him back. So apparently they may be from according to what Jody said, that they may be introducing Dr. Doom, and Namor is gonna come back, I mean, be in the play. So they trying to say that this is gonna be the catalyst to kind of spark up Doom War. Or, like I said, if Killmonger was saved, you know,
because we know that they're not going to give it to the sister. There's really there's really no real reason to give it to her right now.
yeah, they said that she gonna suit up, but I feel like they're gonna basically show that Killmonger is still alive.
That's going to
And
be a mistake to have her suit up, because it's like, yeah, she's not a fighter.
well, we don't know in the years following Infinity War, and they probably gonna have him like die in the battle. But I feel like because we didn't see the scene, and because um I feel, and then basically he was saying because they go find the body of his dad or whatever, and they give Killmonger's dad, they give both of them a burial. They hit the astral plane, and because I just only see the way that Killmonger comes back is
They need somebody to fill Chadwick Boseman role.
I think it would be because of the way WandaVision is going, and the way that because the first couple, we're gonna talk about that if you
In
I
a
don't know
minute,
if you've seen.
I've seen them.
All right, so basically, if the multiverse of madness and everything else happens right the way it's gonna happen, and if they're able to pull Killmonger from back in the past into now, or it's a couple different ways they can bring him back.
Well, I mean, it's
But
an
the
alternate
only
universe, so that could be him in another universe where, yeah, he grew up in Wakanda. Instead of, his dad killing him and just leaving him, no, they actually just brought them both back to Wakanda in that universe. Like, oh, there you go. You could do that.
yeah, I
And that
mean
way you get Black Panther in some capacity in there. And then he can take his shirt off and girls will still go crazy for it. So,
he said it's there. So man, so speaking of WandaVision, man, oh my God.
I watched the 2 episodes, and I was kind of like, at first, I'm like, okay, we doing Bewitched. This shit's free on Antenna TV, right? I was at first, I'm like, I really wasn't too interested. I'm like, but I watched it. It's like, first episode wasn't bad. Second episode is where it got interesting.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a slow burn because it looks
Everybody
like
was like, oh well, who's the beekeeper guy? I'm like, that's Advanced Idea Mechanics. They're making
no, actually no, that's Sword. That's not AIM.
that's
That's
got to be AIM.
Sword.
AIM usually has them outfits that look like a fucking beekeeper outfit.
Well, yeah, but if you looked at the little helicopter, toy helicopter, and
Yeah,
you also looked at
on it.
that's Sword. Now I don't know why Sword has her inside of this, like almost like what is it? Not Pleasantville. What was the thing they did up in Standoff where they had the villains inside of the little like the fake, the fake Pleasantville town, basically. I forget what it's called. But
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. I can't.
but so they had, it seemed like they got, but why is she in there though? That's the question.
Either her powers due to her. You could easily see it like she's still grieving over Vision being gone. Because like when he walked out there out of the house, and she was like, "No, rewind that shit," and it's like, "I'm not doing that," because she doesn't want anything that will break her out of wherever she is. She's grieving, but this is going to be House of M light version because we can't use mutants because
well, they can now. So I think this is the way that
they pretty much already said we're not getting mutants in this at all right now.
Well, I think at the end they could be. This is what I heard Jody say on there too. He was saying at the end she finds out that she is in fact a mutant. That they used the Tesseract on her, and that activated her X gene. And Magneto has been looking for her, you know, and at the same time, you can still use the added that Charles had been shielded because you know, because he pretty much did it in X-Men where the first two where he kind of been, you know, using his powers or whatever, so he basically can be using Cerebro and basically masking mutants or whatever from the public, you know.
Yeah, I could see that, but I think they're gonna go with this is gonna be House of M. Like we're gonna make AIM a threat because you need some smaller threats right now. Not everybody needs to be a world-threatening, you know, threat right now. And it's like we already getting the Eternals. So there you go. That's your biggest threat as of right now before we hit Kang. You have Captain Marvel sequel, which is going to be some intergalactic threat, and they can roll even the Guardians of the Galaxy up into that. But like you have Shang-Chi in the 10 rings, so they're going to be dealing with the Mandarin in the 10 rings.
Thor, Love and Thunder is going to have what's his name, Barog, the God Butcher. So I mean, we got some heavy hit. Hopefully, they make the villains actually matter, and then Guardians of the Galaxy gonna be Adam Warlock.
Yeah,
you know. So
it's gonna be Adam Warlock, and you're gonna slowly begin to see him turn into a hero world character. But then again, it's like we got to deal with the dichotomy of his character in the Magus.
Yeah, I think maybe we'll get that, or maybe Thanos might, you know, with Kang, Thanos could very much go back in time and bring. I mean, we getting that in the Loki series. They kind of introducing
Loki series is going to be dealing with that. I'm just like, I was just kind of like, when I was watching WandaVision first episode, I'm like, I didn't get Falcon and Winter Soldier first for this.
Well, I think they kind of got a. Well, I think
WandaVision is going to be like, this is like the major focal point because Falcon and Winter Soldier takes place during that time after Winter Soldier and, you know, Civil War and all that shit.
No, I thought this was after. This was after. This ain't during Civil War.
This is before. This is like right after Captain America and Winter Soldier, but in between the time. Also, it's before and after.
Okay. So it's because I'm trying to think because all the stuff they didn't shown
a lot of
was after.
A lot of flashbacks is going to be post Captain America and Winter Soldier. You're going to have some events that's going to be set after Civil War, and then events after Endgame.
Okay, well, that makes sense because they might have to set up what happened with Baron Zemo and all of that because Chris Evans is coming.
I know Baron Zemo's actually going to be in the show, and apparently he's supposed to get his mask finally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He going to break out. And then they gonna all three, I guess, go, and then that's when it's gonna flash forward to what happened now, where they kind of had to wait to go get him because of everything. So I think, but I still feel like we gonna get, like I said, when the multiverse is gonna be born out of WandaVision.
WandaVision is like
the jumping off point.
This is the pin. You need this. Without this, you can't do shit else.
And then we're gonna get Doctor Strange, because see, Doctor Strange is when we gonna really, it's gonna
That's where
really get going.
he's gonna have to get involved, and this is in like the Spider-Man movie. I think is gonna
Oh
be
man, that Spider-Man, man, that's what I'm most hyped for. When they said that we bringing everybody back and you're gonna get Miles,
here's
I'm
my
like,
here's my problem. Like I like Miles Morales, but they about to do the Clone Saga with him in the comic books right now, and I'm like,
oh, that was hello, JJ, come back. Come back. Let me hit him because he was in. I saw he was in there for a hot second, and then he dipped. But hold on. Go ahead.
like I'm heated if they do this. Like you don't need to fucking give Miles Morales every fucking Peter Parker storyline. He does not need the Clone Saga. The Clone Saga was bad. It wasn't that great the first time because it started off good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was good for the 6 to 8 months it was supposed to run. And it was selling well, so we extended it for 2 whole fucking years. It's like, it just got worse as it continued.
Well, I think now I didn't even see what's going on with that. I just want Miles to be on screen and actually have that representation. And I feel like, especially now with Black Panther being gone, we need that.
You can do
with
that,
Chadwick, yeah.
But you need to make Miles his own fucking character.
Oh yeah, I mean Miles is gonna come. It's gonna come in.
Do not give him Peter Parker storylines.
No, they just gonna bring him in, and I think that's gonna I think they're gonna bring him in, and then we gonna get a standalone Miles movie, and they're not gonna retell the origins. It's just gonna.
We don't need all that.
We don't need all. We got that with Spider-Verse. So, and they could tie in. They could very well. That would be crazy if they would rope the Spider-Verse in and use that Spider-Man. That would be that Miles. But
I would love to see with Morbius because Vulture gonna be in that damn movie. I'm like.
I mean, I think it's gonna be them, the Sinister Six versus I don't know who they gonna have. Maybe Kang will be up in that movie. Maybe I think maybe Malorum, because if you're gonna have Morbius, you're gonna very very much so need to have Malorum in there because you're gonna have vampire versus vampire. So you're gonna have that's gonna be the team. You're gonna have Venom, Malorum, and he'll held up the Sinister Six. You're gonna have Malorum, Vulture, Shocker, Carnage, and so it's gonna be, what I'm saying, because you're gonna have to have some heavy hit. They talking about bringing Tony back for a hot second.
Yeah, they'll bring him back for like 2 seconds.
What up, JJ? You got the big bad wolf in the house. What's up, man?
Yeah.
So I could it's gonna have to be that awesome movie. This is gonna be Infinity War Endgame Infinity War level movie. It's got to be. It's got to be. It's got to be. Like I said, you're gonna have Malorum, Carnage, Vulture, Shocker. You gotta have him. Mysterio. You gotta have him. Well, Mysterio died. Well, no, did he die? Yeah, he died.
Mysterio always died, and then he ain't dead.
Well, yeah, he could have very well made himself look like he died, but yeah, and then actually becomes the Mysterio that we know. And then, I mean, they got some heavy hitters. Like we got the real Mandarin, we got the real, we got Kane coming, we got all of these heavy hitters coming. And well, I mean, what's your take on it, JJ? You think that the Killmonger coming back, it's gonna be good for Black Panther? He gonna have to assume the role, he gonna be probably locked up somewhere, and Shuri gonna probably be like, "Yo, all right, he dead," and then he goes and tells him like, the Doom storms the thing, Namor comes through or whatever, and they be like,
just Namor.
Well, maybe Namor. Yeah, Namor comes and Shuri can't handle it. So she take one of the other necklaces off and throws it over, and Killmonger puts it on and defends Wakanda. And it's like
I don't know,
everybody
man.
is, hey, that'll be. I mean, we're
I don't
gonna have to
know.
see what's up. Like I don't know how they gonna do it now, but yeah, that would have
Yeah,
been cold just for the fact, just for due to the fact that would be cold if Chadwick Boseman was alive. That they actually brought Killmonger, they kept him alive, and they kept it did. You know what I'm saying? They let bygones be bygones, and then
I mean, at this point, I'd imagine they're gonna pull ideas from other story arcs with Black Panther and incorporate, because you know how the MCU works. They don't exactly just go with what you have read in the comics. They'll pull pieces and things from different story arcs and just try to formulate their own. So
I
they'll
mean, like
pull a few things out from.
they'll pull some things because it's like like when it got to Infinity War, all my friends was like there's no way Thanos is winning. I'm like, all right,
all right,
$50 says Thanos wins. They're not gonna let the Avengers fucking win. Like they're not gonna have the Avengers lose. I'm like, hold this L.
yeah.
What you say?
I
Hold
mean,
this.
they
What
took
you
an
say? Hold
L,
on. What you
but they
say?
bounced
What you
back.
say? Hold this L.
Yeah, they took an L, but they bounced right on back.
Like
I
I
mean,
told him, I'm
we
like,
had,
my buddy looked at me. He like, you serious? Like, yeah, they got to hold this L now. It's like, but why? Why the fuck not? Like,
That was a phenomenal ending.
nobody wants to see Born Invincible Hero where the dude always fucking wins.
Exactly.
Nobody
Exactly.
wants to see fucking, this guy win every fucking fight. Like, if he wins every fight, well, your interest drops because he win every fight.
pretty
But
much.
but to see them lose and they lost over bullshit ass reasons.
Yep.
Everything that happened in Civil War because Tony got in his feelings, started being a little pussy ass bitch. It's our
I
fault. We
mean,
need regulation. Then he wonder why. Well, we can't do shit because you got us regulated, motherfucker. That's why. And it's like everybody was telling you don't do that shit. And then don't nobody want to answer none of your calls.
mm-hmm.
And it's like nobody's talking to each other. And then the Hulk comes back. He's like, "The fuck? What y'all mean y'all broke up? We ain't a band, motherfucker."
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, well, we all broke up over what?
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all was bullshitting and fucking around in the back, and now it's like by the time that they could get together to do something,
It was too late.
Like
Well,
y'all too late to the party. Like Thor got the head off on Thanos, but it didn't matter. You got your feelings. I want personal revenge, and I want the motherfucker to die slow. You let him do it.
yep. Yep. And or just cut off his hand. I mean, one
He
of the two.
he was thinking with his heart and not his head.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So but I'm saying now,
Like he
as we
needed all that
proceed, I don't even think they got nobody really that. I mean, other than Doom, like they got to make Doom. Doom has to be.
No,
He got to be that. He has to, because it's like there's nobody else
no.
I could think of other than maybe you're not finna have a nihilist up in there. Like, I mean,
No.
it ain't like
We're,
Anti-Monitor or Dark Side or whatever. Like
we
Anti-Monitor is just as compelling as.
we are building towards Kang, and that's where we're going because we got this multiverse shit.
Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
That's what we gonna get. He gonna be the top guy.
yeah.
I don't
But
see it being Doom because we got to reintroduce the Fantastic Four again, and here's what my issue is with that shit. You done tried movies with the Fantastic Four. The shit don't work. They need to be a fucking TV show. They have different adventures that span all over the place. You could reintroduce the Inhumans and not fuck it up this time. You could
bring them back.
You could also begin to introduce mutants into the plot line very easily. The kid, Franklin. Franklin classifies as a fucking mutant. I don't care what Marvel says. They're like, oh, well, he not a mutant now. No. Franklin has been a fucking mutant for the last 40 fucking years. That is it.
He's still he's technically still a mutant because he is in Krakoa.
He's born with his fucking powers. Like if you're born with
that
powers,
too,
you're a mutant. That's it.
Yeah.
He is not a metahuman. He is not, technological. He is not science enhanced. He's neither one of them. He's not a mutate. He is a mutant. He's born this way. Hell, he was on the poster when it was like, it's 1989. Do you know what your children are? And the picture of Franklin Richards got mutant with a stamp over it.
Dang.
So Franklin Richards has been a mutant for the last 40 fucking years by all my intents. That being said, they need to make Fantastic Four a TV series. Do not do movies. The movies don't work because the threats that the Fantastic Four deal with, you can't do all just in a fucking movie. And they have way too many fucking adventures, just not even just on Earth by themselves. They have shit where they go out into space. They deal with the Skrulls. They deal with every fucking body.
Yep.
And it's a little bit too hard to try to. Well, you need a fucking Fantastic Four movie every fucking year. It's 10 times easier to do this shit as a TV show versus a fucking movie. Yep. But if you want to go that route, they think that, well, Fox did it, then Sony did it, and it was bad because it's like, okay, the Fantastic Four movie from like 2004, that movie was actually good.
Yeah, it was.
The sequel, it was still pretty decent, but that one where it's like, well, we redoing the origin story again. It's like y'all done had like 4 Fantastic Four movies by now. This is gonna be the 5th one. You don't just do a TV show.
Well, I think if they go ahead, JJ, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to chime in. What makes it difficult is that they keep trying to, when it comes to the MCU, they keep trying to tell a story that you know, but then alter it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've already said a long time ago what they should have done was literally just take our favorite characters and then, keep their origin stories the same, but make up new adventures just for the Hollywood movies.
Yeah.
That is so much easier. And then, because you mentioned Civil War, you know what happened during the Civil War that clearly didn't happen in the movie. It's like watching the Passion of the Christ and then Jesus not dying in the end. It's kind of
like Civil War. Like the problem is that this is a watered down version. There are all these heroes that was in the comic book, they're not here. It's the same reason why, like, if they try to do Secret War right now, it will suck because it's like, well, you have the same characters that you've been watching for the last 10 damn years, and it's like, and then it's not enough of them. Like,
they keep trying to.
Secret Wars was so fucking good because it not only encompassed characters just to the Avengers, they also threw in the X-Men in there. And it's like, wow, okay. You had Spider-Man, you had Thor, you had all these damn different characters instead of just, well, we just got the no, motherfucker. We got everybody up here.
Exactly. So let's address the other elephant in the room. So apparently, apparently, and I watched this off of it was off a YouTube channel. Victim, what's his name? I forget his name. But I was watching a YouTube video and the guy basically broke down how they're going to use the shadow of the wheels or the veil of the wheels or whatever to retcon the sequel to a trilogy out of existence. And basically what they're gonna do is on the Ahsoka series, it was a scene where Ahsoka met Anakin's Force Ghost. And he pretty much told her what to tell Mando. And, they had an exchange. This is potential spoilers for Ahsoka. They basically was saying that, they're gonna use what they used in Rebels, where they saw into the future and stuff like that,
The world
and
between worlds.
the world between worlds. They're gonna use that to, I ain't gonna say retcon, but they're going to use that to make this be the actual sequel trilogy. Like this still is part of the Skywalker saga, but this is where we taking it. So it's a fork in the road. It's right here at 6-year mark. It's fork in the road. We got the adventure that we had, right? It's still basically, this is where it ends right here, and we can still go forward with, I don't know if at this point, because my boy John Boyega said what he said, everybody said what they said, unless they, because I would still like to see Poe, Ray, and Finn, and they go off and we got some other, we got Rogue Jedi, got Rogue Sith out there, let's keep it going, or the younglings in the galaxy and stuff like that, because they kind of, I was just playing Jedi Fallen Order, spoilers if y'all ain't watched this. I'm at the end, I'm about to stream it tomorrow and wrap it up.
All right.
But because I waited to play it on the PS5, because I had it on Xbox and it ran like crap on the Xbox, and I said, okay, I saw EA Play was up there, and I said, okay, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna stream that off of EA Play. I got it for a whole year, $30 with all these other games. I got EA Play over there on Xbox rolled into my Ultimate. There we go. But anyway, so they saying that this is going to be the new continuity. It's going to be a bunch of shows, and the shows are going to lead into Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron is going to be a whole separate, it's going to be in the New Republic, and they're going to have this way because they wanted the Skywalker saga. I mean, because Kathleen Kennedy, part because of that, and partly because Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and what's his name? Carrie Fisher had passed. They getting older, so they basically saying, I don't think it's gonna get retcon. I think we're just gonna get a separate. We're gonna have two timelines.
You can go over here, you can watch this, or you can go over here and watch that.
And watch this. So the definitive end is the Skywalker saga, and then if they decide we're gonna bring, because people love the new characters. They love. I love Rey. The kids love Rey.
I did not like Rey because she came off as like a fucking Mary Sue. She could do everything, and I'm kind of like, okay, you can do all that, and that's cool and all, but you have to explain this shit.
Well, I think because what I've seen, I think when you have somebody who is force sensitive and like how they set it up, it's the same thing with like Goku and Vegeta, how infinitely stronger that they were, because they were the last two, and so the legend had to kind of be foretold with them because they were the last ones, and they pretty much, you know what I'm saying? And of course you got Broly now, but you got the kids, so there's a new lineage of it because everybody died. Same thing with Superman, and Superman is infinitely more stronger than and Supergirl are infinitely more stronger than any of the regular Kryptonians. They were strong, but they weren't as strong as Superman
because he's also enhanced by Earth's yellow sun, which Krypton didn't have.
So the way that they set up the Force before the end, it is kind of like a fish out of water thing, but they did kind of give it to Rey because it's like, okay, the Force is kind of flowing through her, and it's vibrating on a whole different level because he's just the only two Jedi and Sith.
The only problem I had was just like, the problem with that trilogy was just that they went through the canon films logic of shit, of just make up shit and just do it. And it's like, no, you can't do that shit. You need to explain this shit.
Well, you know what? That was a lot of that was Kathleen Kennedy, because I like the fact
just let motherfuckers do shit, and that was the problem. It's like, you can't do that.
Yeah, and I feel like we should get the Rian Johnson Duel of the Fates, like an animated movie.
Just give it to Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and let them be fucking. Just let them do everything.
I mean, I say that, but I'm saying like, okay, we get the team of the guys that's on YouTube that did the Star Wars anime, that's redoing the Street Fighter 2 movie, and redoing the Street Fighter 2 anime. They doing it on YouTube. I don't know if they got cease and desist, but they still working on the Street Fighter anime.
Mm-hmm.
And you seen what they did with their Star Wars anime. Let them give them that script that Rian Johnson had and make that movie. And let them make the Star Wars the original script that they had the comics for. And let that be another arm outside of the trilogy and outside of this new saga that we getting ready to go down. Let that be an arm, you know what I'm saying?
Unless Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau's behind it, I don't want it.
I feel you on it. JJ, how you feel?
I ain't hip to him.
What? So we gotta ask. So, but you could jump in on this though. Ubisoft is gonna be making a open world Star Wars game, and I'm afraid.
Now I heard about that today. And with that, I feel it's only gonna go two ways. Actually, no, it could go three ways because it's Ubisoft. Now they have a up and down. You know, some
Watch Dogs
really
Legion amazing.
Man, like I haven't even started that yet, but I was a big fan of Watch Dogs too. You know, and who don't love Assassin's Creed, right? Maybe not all of them, obviously. But.
Bruh, I can get on the back of a storage drone and fly that mug all around the city. Like, it don't get no better.
Like, their games can be like either really good,
here's
cool,
my problem.
and terrible. And it's like, I don't know. If they do it right, then it'd be great. If not, it can be terrible. Or it can just be cool. You don't know.
Here's my issue. Because they already announced which director they handed it over to. They giving it to the dude that done did the Division games.
Oh no! Kill it with fire.
Okay,
Burn
wait. You said the guy who did the Division games?
Oh my God! No.
Okay. So check it out.
The same dude who fucked up Ghost Recon Wild at Blade Point. And I'm like,
okay, so
like how you fuck up Breakpoint by making it Division 2.5? Then they had to go hurry up and try to fix it.
What cush pack is they smoking on over there? I want it. I want it. I need it because they over there on that good stuff. Like, come on, man.
Taking everything away from like EA because like EA been fucking up for the longest.
But then you give it to
Ubisoft, who's worse than EA. I mean, the only good thing that could come out this is that because EA done lost exclusivity to the Star Wars branding, please, football gods, please take the Madden and NFL license away from EA.
Yeah, we need some. I
need NFL Game Day back. I need NFL Blitz back.
You don't need any of those games. You'll take Madden and you'll be quiet and like it, doggone it. No, you get none of those things.
I'm playing Mutant Football League. I just got the Snuffalo Thrills the other day. That shit is in there.
Man, I just got, and I say this about Madden 21. They actually gave a damn this year.
Yeah, after they fucked up.
Oh yeah.
After they had to go back and fix because they was like, at first, these features won't be in Madden 21. They'll be in Madden 22. Game comes out fucking a fucking dumpster fire, and they're like, all that shit we was going to implement in Madden 22, we implement that shit now because we need to buy this game. And it's like, it shouldn't take this for you to fucking make the only motherfucking NFL licensed game.
When you corner the market and you have no competition,
you don't have to do shit.
Right. The people that gave you competition are gone now, so you become lax, and then real lax, and then
Yeah,
real
y'all.
real
Look,
lax.
we sorry to we sorry for being this show kind of being a drag because they did already started 2021 on some BS. Like it's just I can't believe that only good thing about 2021 so far, um, the animated that we've getting,
Hmm.
Demon Slayer, the OVA getting ready to drop. I just started watching it. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
Um, Call of Duty is kind of heating up. Um, we getting more information about the games that we looking forward to. The consoles are starting to work.
It's starting
Um,
to work.
yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, people gonna start to get them more. Like I said, King Kong versus Godzilla got moved up. We
Mortal
seen the Mortal
Kombat
Kombat.
coming.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, so it's getting there. WandaVision finally came out. It wasn't.
Hmm.
I was kind of thrown all the way off because I thought it was gonna be okay. We figuring it out, and then but it's kind of gonna be that slow drip murder mystery
Yeah.
vibe slash sitcom vibe. But I man, man. Oh, they just put the key art out for Moro for Dragon Ball Super.
Did they?
I can't wait. Oh my god!
Hmm.
And then the
I
new
have not
season.
been on top of
Oh
anything Dragon
man,
Ball. I haven't.
Moro and the dude that they got that's like more like that's over him now. Like the guy who pretty much put together Moro and like took his race of people and made them basically into the sand eradication. Oh my god. Like,
Hmm.
oh, they upped the ante with this one. Life spoilers. Well, no, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I ain't gonna go read it. Go read it, go find it, go get Show and Jump and just binge read all of that because it's up there. Oh,
Mm.
Yeah.
like it's getting real. It's all hands meetings and ass beatings all the
All
way
hands
through that.
meetings and ass
Just
beatings.
this what I'm trying to tell you. And so
Only ass.
where are we going with this? I don't man. I'm trying to tell you, it's just but what else was going on, man? It ain't been too much
Uh,
go. I mean, Drake getting ready to drop his album. Y'all don't care. I know. I'm hyped.
I ain't say that,
You
but
know
I
what I'm
just,
saying? I mean, look. I mean, we killing the game with the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, you know, um,
Yes, indeed.
I, I'm just, it's just, man,
I
it's
mean,
so much going on
like
personally, but it's,
I blessed that third season of Cobra Kai. That was it.
you know what?
Yo,
I
yo, mm,
haven't watched it yet.
just keep it to yourself, brother, because I'm still on my way.
I'm at the end of one. I seen what happened in the end of two, but I kind of figured that was gonna happen, and I watched the trailer. I
Go
said, man,
watch.
I'm gonna go
Go
ahead.
watch it.
I am.
Man,
Oh, I
I
look,
will.
I'm trying to
I
Definitely.
pencil it in, man.
blessed all of season 3 in one damn day.
Man,
Bro.
ooh,
That good.
man. Oh, so Killzone. They saying that they took Killzone.com now.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel? Cause y'all know how I feel.
I'm a little bit like y'all can't figure out nothing to do with this damn franchise.
Because this is the thing about it. They didn't make Killzone. I don't think they made it in earnest. They made it to compete with Halo. They beat Halo because when Killzone 3 came out, Halo 4 came out, and did nobody really like 4 like that. It was solid, but but it just couldn't top 3.
Well,
5 came out. I
not
didn't
only
have a
that,
problem.
like Halo 4 like had Spartan missions, and it's like Spartan ops, and it's like the problem with that was that, oh, You don't have Xbox Live Go, you can't play it. Even though it's on the disc, but you can't play it unless you have Xbox Live. Oh, and the person that you're also playing with, they got to have it even if they local.
Even if they're local.
And Killzone Shadowfall to me was an amazing game. Like,
yeah,
I feel like it was an amazing game, and I got to go back and finish playing it on the channel, because it looks even crazy on the PS5. Oh my god, like
Do it.
It looked like a whole different. Matt seen it?
Yeah, like my problem is like y'all can't figure out nothing to do with this franchise. Like some.
I think Horizon came in and they made so much more money, so that's what all they do is move for the money. That's all it is. It's a money game. Because if a game come out, a movie come out, and it don't make as much money, they like, man. The only thing is with Halo still sold and people still played it. It was just the fact that it's like, man, it's so much riding on this that they got to get it right. There is no. Well, we gonna they gotta get this right. There is no like Halo is done if this and then
if Infinite don't work out.
If Infinite don't work out and Killzone will win, but then it's like, well, we not going crazy. And I was watching Kind of Funny, and they was basically saying, yeah, man, we ain't going crazy over this, so it ain't no point of me even, it ain't even no point of me even, even doing this. So it's okay if it's gone. But I don't know, man. I just I saw that. I said, man, damn.
Feel a little sad.
Yeah, man. And then I still want PlayStation All Stars too. For real. I want a PS4 port, just redo it, bring Crash and Spyro in, give the people what they want. And you get Kratos and Atreus, and you put old girl from Gravity. She was in there, but then you put in like you go get which is gonna lead me to my next topic. You bring Claude in from GTA. You just go crazy with it and give the people what they want, because PlayStation All Stars was actually a decent game. It wasn't. It wasn't.
If Sony,
Smash Brothers.
If Sony wants my money, here are the 3 games. Here are the 5 games they need to bring to the PS5 to get me to buy it. Legend of Dragoon remake.
Okay.
PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale 2. Bring back Killzone in any capacity. You already give me Gran Turismo, but that's fine. But what they need to bring in, and I feel strongly about this. They need to make Medieval 2. Do the remake of that.
They did Medieval already. The remake.
No, Medieval 2.
Oh, okay.
Do that one, but don't do the stupidity with it. And honestly, the last thing that they would just really need to do to get me to buy a PS5 flat out, one other game.
What was that?
Put out Gran Turismo 2 HD edition.
Wow.
He said, man, give me a remake and a remake.
Right.
Man, look. So
I mean, like, legit, I still bust out my copy of Gran Turismo 2. I shouldn't have to bust out my copy of Gran Turismo 2, but I do it.
It's like that sometimes.
I mean, we own number 7, sir. But I mean,
yeah, sport was bullshit.
Let me say this. Let's switch gears. How do y'all feel about GTA 6 having a female protagonist? Because everybody on the internet is butthurt.
I don't care. Just fucking put out GTA 6. But
right,
if y'all niggas keep buying fucking shark cars, we ain't gonna never get this game.
Yeah, they gonna keep and then I need a seamless GTA Online 6, and I need a seamless 2K NBA 2K 21. I can't do these lobbies where I should be able to walk straight on the court if it's 2 or 3 people and then the game start. I don't need these damn tryhards that I paid $300 to get 99 VC and I ain't trying to play with you because you 77 rank 7.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog. I'm actually grinding and playing my character on the NBA game. And I'm killing. I'm dropping.
That's that pay to win bullshit. Like, man, dude, I hate that shit playing like certain games. I be playing MechWarrior online. I'm like, here I am struggling to get this damn mech to work. I put my hard sweat, earned money, playing the game and doing missions and shit.
And here y'all come.
Pay to win, motherfucker logged on. Got a motherfucking Atlas, and it's like he got all the damn guns and shit on it.
Yeah.
He got the best generator, which he don't never overheat. He can just basically, he ain't even playing for real. Dude just like, he hit you one time, you die. You got
pretty much.
You hit him 375 times, and you only did like 2% of damage.
Pretty much. I mean, let me ask y'all this question though. Do y'all like? This is a good topic. I've been meaning to ask y'all, but it kept slipping my mind. Do y'all like to lose more than y'all win? Because to me, winning never gets old, but winning can get boring.
I mean,
if you're winning all the time.
Like, I mean, for like years, I was uninterrupted reigns as champion. I had to vacate the damn belt. Do the hand if I couldn't play for 30 days. Like, vacated it. They straight had a whole motherfucking tournament. Crowned the new champion. Out here come my walk. Money in the bank. No, you got to fight me right now.
That's funny.
Dude has a 5-minute reign. Just give it a damn belt. It's almost like, yeah, you was interim champion while I'm out here, but you ain't trying to fight.
I'm back.
And it's like, okay.
Thanks for keeping it warm for me. Thanks for
yeah. And I'm like, hold up. Like, yeah, like if you don't have nobody that's trying to make you get better, because like, all right, dude, like you can fight me 100%. But most of them didn't have a drive because they knew they were gonna lose. So it's like, all right, like I was just de facto fighting game champion for like years. So it's like by the time I finally fucking lost, it's like, okay, it don't even matter no more. Like the only people that's really in the damn division is me and the dude that I lost to.
Yeah.
At that point, I conquered everybody. It don't matter. And it's like, well, you can come over to the Smash division. I'm like, man,
y'all want that. See, that's why I want to play. I want to play you now because I need to get better. Y'all know this girl named Tammy.
I don't even play Smash for real. That's the problem.
No, I know, but I'm saying if you did, you probably come in and just beast.
Like I know I'm damn good in like multi-man matches. You put me in an 8-man, every man.
Oh no, nobody ever played 8-man. It's either 2 or 4.
You put me in a 2 or 4 match. You put me in a fatal 4-way, I'm gonna beat everybody ass. You put me in a triple threat, beating everybody fatal 5-way, 6-pack challenge, 8-man, I'm gonna whoop their ass. You put me in a 1-on-1, I'm like, oh fuck, here we go.
You forgot how to play the game all of a sudden.
Just like I don't do well in 1-on-1 matches. I work well in tag team, triple threat, fatal 4-way, fatal 5-way, 6-pack challenge. I win.
They say Serizaku, but you can't win the big one.
Exactly. Like when it comes to smashing that shit, yeah, like I'm good at like I'm in the upper mid card. I ain't at the top. You put me in a fighting game. You put me in Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, King of Fighters, Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, any of that shit. Okay.
So what you're saying is when the world open back up, you finna start competing and getting this money.
Man, I'm gonna be taking cash money. I'm taking people's money. I'm gonna walk out here like I'm Ric Flair. I'm in like long limousines, jet airplanes, and any woman
Rolexes
that I want, just like that.
Rolexes.
I'm just gonna be doing it. Because I'm
Audemars.
like, look, I'm telling you, I'm that damn good. You can't mess with me. Like the only way, like just like a drug test for most of these dudes, they ain't getting past me.
He said it's like a drug. And see,
Wild.
JJ is nice.
I mean,
JJ is nice in his own right. Like I want to see y'all duke it out. That's what.
Look,
Like y'all see me over here eating. I'm
like,
over here eating and taking snaps because I just want to see JJ be like, "Let's go." I'm waiting.
I'm a humble fighter, man. So
I do not fuck with the best. That will
yeah, you do be chilling.
Like a pregnancy test.
Matter of fact, you know who I want to see him go up against JJ?
Who that?
I Mask Buttons. My boy, Chris.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
I gotta see that, man.
So like,
I gotta see that.
Like, they was over there
look, I'll pay to see that and put the play together.
They was playing Injustice, right? They were like, "Oh man, I'm good at this." I'm like, "I'm good at this." I'm sitting in the back like Goro. Is it time? Yeah, we let these humans win long enough. Just right. Just see him fall. Don't matter. Going down. No problem. I'm just like,
hey man, they better do Goro and they better do it. Looked like they did because from the Steve Harvey is Jack's picture. It looked like Goro. They don't have Jack's verse. That's Shao Kahn. That's a hammer that he pushing back.
I keep telling people, like, don't.
And they better let him win too. They better let Steve Harvey win.
Gonna let Mr. Hightower take it.
I'm like, I don't play that. Like, motherfuckers come at me. They're like, "Oh, I can beat you in Street Fighter." I'm like, we playing Alpha 3 or Third Strike. They be like, "I'll play you in Alpha 3." I'm like, prepare his funeral.
I want to see Steve Harvey say it. If you don't get your black ass back to Alpha, right the hell.
Word.
Like hell, by his ear.
I still got hilarious. Me playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike on PS3. Dudes is up here like, "Oh, I know how to use Ken." I'm like, you can't even fucking daisy chain the Shoryuken into the Shinryuken. Motherfucker, I knew how to do that. I figured that out playing Alpha fucking 3. That was harder to do over there. This is easy.
Mm-hmm.
Beating dude's ass and playing with Elena. I'm like, I don't even use Elena for real. She's like my secondary character. I'm like,
I'm an Elena man on Third Strike.
I'm like, dude, like, how am I using Elena? Not really for real using her, and I'm whooping your ass. Playing Alpha 3. I'm like,
see, you can't look. I've learned from being around the fighting game cats that sometimes you just got to shut the hell up and play, man. And that's basically man, because
if King of Fighters 15 throw Rugalov in there, I'm destroying friendships quicker than Mario Party 2. This shit is over. I'm just gonna beat your ass.
That 15?
I'm gonna shake your hand till you get a hot dog, and that's it.
Hot dog.
A hot dog, not a hot dog.
Nigga.
You get a hot dog and a handshake after you fight me when I use Rugal.
You don't even get the hot dog on a hot dog bun. You get it on a sandwich on a sandwich slice with no ketchup, no mustard.
No ketchup, no mustard.
Just meat and bread.
You gonna get that? You get that hot dog and a handshake. You get that hot dog, you get that handshake, you leave me the alone.
Man.
Hell, I beat one dude so bad.
Don't do him like that.
I straight told him, like, dude, I do not wish to soil in my hands using the controller fighting you anymore. Please do not appear before me again.
Wow. Why are you doing him like that?
Cause
you hurt my feelings saying that.
This dude talks so much shit going into the match. I looked at his dead ass like, okay. Picked up a controller, straight up his ass, and I was like,
and then he put it. See, man, look, when I was younger, bro, I did it.
I talk shit. I can back it up. when I lose, I'm like, all right, I might have lost that one, but I'm gonna get my rematch. I don't care if I got to,
Look,
go psycho Kurt Angle and TNA to get it, but I'm gonna get my rematch.
Nice.
man.
I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna be like Scott Steiner. I fucking do what I have to do to get my match. I don't play that shit. I'm not from Pittsburgh, but I don't play that shit, all right?
Oh, I'm weak. I gotta say, man, look.
Look. I don't care. You can put me on. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Blood Mass Gamer. I don't care if it's Maximilian Dude. I don't care if it's Sonic Fox. I'm taking everybody down. I don't care. I do what I gotta do.
With the quickness, and then
I'm not out here to do all this. I'm like, look, man, I'm just trying to do what I gotta do.
Man, I'm just saying. Look,
you, some dudes is like, come get this smoke. I'm like, come get this hot dog and a handshake.
Hot dog and a handshake. That's too much playing.
Man, I'm weak. I'm weak. Yeah, man. So, man, you been speaking of which, man, you just I heard through the grapevine.
What's up?
That you just did a podcast this week.
Yeah, I did.
Can you tell us about that? Because
I did.
Are you cheating on us?
No,
he ain't cheating on us. he spread his wings and fly like I've been saying.
Now she asked me to be on her show. We had a long conversation about
who is she?
McConaughey.
You mean Loopy?
Yeah.
You just said her whole day.
My bad.
The government out there.
She gonna be mad at me. But dude, I won't be on her show again. Like, she's great, man. Like, we talked about 90s cartoons, which was better. What's the name? Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I'm like, I literally had to stop and pause for like a whole 5 seconds. I'm like, I gotta think about this shit. Like, are we talking Cartoon Network Tsunami era, or are we talking Cartoon Network now? Are we talking Nickelodeon back in the day? Or are we talking Nickelodeon now? Because there's a difference.
It's a whole difference.
Major difference.
It's a whole major difference. And
I wish, but I find different streams that Nickelodeon and all the shit, and I love it.
Man, look, I have been on HBO Max, and I'm about to start my Star Wars walk. This is gonna be my order basically. So it's gonna be finish Cobra Kai. Well, no, I'm gonna be doing them concurrently. I said concurrently. Star Wars, Cobra Kai, Samurai Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to our sponsor, Jadaio Gaming, by the way. Shout out L Streets. And shout out to everybody on Patreon, King Robinson, Josh. I see you. I just dropped a couple videos on there. I'm playing Godfather. I call it Ghetto Vision because I just got the camera up, and I made it even look 90s S2, like I got a filter over it or whatever. But
nice.
What did I say? Okay, Samurai Jack. What is it? Samurai Jack, Cobra Kai, Star Wars, Dragon Ball. I'm going all the way back to the beginning. And so when I get to Super and GT, I'm watching. I cheated. I already started watching GT, but I'm gonna watch all of them from the beginning to the end. And I just started One Piece. I'm gonna do like a couple episodes a week. And for the next couple years,
you ain't gonna never finish that shit because
matter of fact, I might just go to the last episode and just start watching that and watch it backwards.
Maybe. Because I was watching when it first came out over here, and I was like, okay, this ain't bad. And then I remember where they were heading towards the Grand Line, and they turned away because everybody else was following them. And then, I just fell off with it. The next thing I know, I come back, I see Nami. I'm like, girl, They must have you on that growth hormone. They was sneaking in foods, huh?
Hey,
Cause like last time I saw you, you was a cutting board.
hey, look, you know, I want them to do the Cartoon Network All Star, the Cartoon Network All Stars. They had did a comic, but I want them to do the Cartoon Network All Star special, like do a movie or do a special, 10, 12 episodes. You're gonna have everybody, Dexter, Powerpuff Girls, everybody come together and make it happen. Cause man,
the closest we ever got with that was Cartoon Network Invaded. That was the closest we ever got with that.
Yeah, I'm talking about shoot. We need that. We need that. Matter of fact, bring Dexter back. Bring Johnny Bravo. Y'all done brought Powerpuff Girls back. Y'all can keep that. Bring like and the new Powerpuff Girls ain't bad. It just it's not for us though. It's like the new Pokemon. The new Pokemon, I can't do it.
I'm like ever since Ash won, I'm like, all right, I don't need this shit no more. Yeah. Everybody else was like, well, like he almost won that last. He should have won that one. That was bullshit. Like
he should have, but I mean, they so scared of it being
that man is
of it being over. Like
that man left home when I was 7. He was 10.
It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years.
No, fuck ass. No, that motherfucker is 33 years old.
No, he got it's only been 3 years in Pokemon time.
If he left home,
he said in Pokemon time.
It is because like Naruto. Let's be for real. Naruto went for it went for the probably about the same amount of time since it dropped. Probably for 10 years, right? Shipping in, and we on Boruto, and Boruto's still going. Yeah. And only maybe 15 years passed. Like he a slick 30. You know what I'm saying? But Ash, they already said he's what? 16. Like I mean,
33. Going on 34.
Okay, but I mean, well, you know what it is. I don't even think they
the nigga left with the nigga left home.
I don't think he's 10 no more. I just think he is 16. They just ain't even mentioned the age. I feel like we getting caught up on it because we want him to been knocked Misty down, had some kids, and they just did. And matter of fact, they got the special where he did just that. Like she got with somebody else. Everybody got with somebody, and now they kids is having. So they already gave you what you wanted.
The problem with Pokemon is just this: that man is still claiming he's 10 to get that kids meal at IHOP. That's all that is,
nigga.
I mean,
I'm hollering.
you done had that parent that be like, you need to say you 7 when we get to the movie theater,
right? Yep.
Yep. They ain't gonna talk about that.
You go to cheeses. You go to fucking cheeses, and they tell him, "Hey, it's his birthday." Wasn't it his birthday last week? Nah, man, that's his.
No. Matter of fact, no, you drove to the other Chuck E. Cheese just so you could avoid when we had about 3-4 Chuck E. Cheeses. You drove all around town.
Man, I am never going to a fucking Chuck E. Cheese. That place, they had none of the damn good ass games. It's like y'all have like the same piece of shit games. Can we go to Till at Northwest Plaza so I can play fucking Mortal Kombat, man? Because this is bullshit out here.
No, but see,
had none of that.
No, I'm gonna tell you the one. See, out of town, Chuck E. Cheese was lit. The Chuck E. Cheese out in New Jersey, they had the same 6-man X-Men cabinet that they got it up down. Yeah, we had that, and we was up. I got the picture. I gotta find the picture because I just found it. Me and my cousin, man, we was on that. We said we finna beat it, man. I'm talking about
I need this shit to end so I can go back up down, get some of that pizza.
Up down is open. We gotta go early in the daytime when ain't nobody there.
Man, I'm trying to be up there from 7 o'clock till the break of dawn.
No, it was too many people up in there before the quarantine.
Hell, dude, I was up in there, dude. I was sitting there watching WCW pay-per-views, playing TMNT, the arcade game, playing Virtual Fighter, playing Mortal Kombat.
Man, it was too hot up in there, bro. It was like the club. Like I matter of fact, I'm gonna still go see if I could DJ up in there because shoot, I'm gonna be playing all the 80s and 90s hip hop and 80s and 90s dance music. We're gonna have like the first part of the night. By the time midnight,
people, I'm gonna be up in there. I'm like, come get this hot dog and a handshake.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get an Airbnb. Look, we gotta get an Airbnb close by over this one right around the corner, so everybody could just fall out. You know,
speaking of them arcade cabinets, man, I was at the store the other day.
Oh no, look!
I saw that NBA Jam one. I literally standing there with my girl
about 20 minutes.
I still there looking at that shit like, you can get this shit right now. You know you can get this shit right now.
Man, look, I looked at the Marvel vs. Capcom one, bro. I sat there and it was an open box one, so it was 200. It wasn't 400.
I looked at that shit for about 10, 20 minutes. I
sat there, bro. I said, man, where I'm gonna put it?
You do this shit. That's the exact same thing I kept saying to myself. Like I had the angel on my shoulder. You know you ain't got no room for this. The devil, man, you got the money. You got the right to buy this.
Matter of fact, I got a spot. The spot, matter of fact, this spot that was sitting in at first, that's where I was gonna put it. But I mean,
I was also like, man, you can get this NBA Jam. I'm like, and then I thought to myself, nigga, you got NBA Jam Tournament Edition on your site right now.
Same thing with Marvel. I got Marvel Origins over on this PS2. I mean PS3.
I like, you know what? I'm gonna just take my ass home and save my money. I got bills to put. I got fucking
yeah. See, it's getting like that, man. Because when you're backlog, man.
I was like, man, I need to win the fucking lotto so I can just do this shit,
man.
Yeah.
I mean, we are, like I said, man. Everything is off to the races at this point. Like, I didn't launch. We launched 2 podcasts. We did, Truth Be Told with Deja.
Yeah, I saw that.
You ain't lying with Hayes, and it's like this month then skyrocketed, and I'm like that. And then the podcast is killing the other live stream, but I don't even be tripping. I go live and just go in, and it's like I'm like Goku at this point. It's like when they send me their email, I'm gonna submit it.
I adjusted my troubles and stuff, and it's like I'm getting more viewers on it. I'm like, I like where this is going.
Look, this is why I started all this in the beginning, because I knew when I felt like I was gonna die, and y'all was like, dude, you ain't gonna die.
You ain't gonna die.
You're gonna be able to step back into the ring again.
Right, this crazy boxing.
And then I stepped back into the ring, and I was like, and then you was like, there you go.
So all you gotta do, knock down 7 times, stand up 8.
Yeah, man. So
it's true.
Hey, man. I mean, people, look. I just didn't see all of this happening. I've been feeling a lot better, been just dropping, and we hear it, ladies and gentlemen, we hear it. So it's like I am infinitely proud of y'all. I know JJ, you getting back in the swing of things, but y'all was the ones that kind of pushed me to come back, and then it was like, okay, when I got hurt, it was just like, it was just like, man, it was just one of them things, man, that they kind of just put the spark in me, and I've been killing it at work, and then I come home, and soon as I walk into the house, it's just like, okay, eat, take a shower.
If you coming home after a hard day of work and you don't do nothing, you ain't trying to have shit. But if you coming home and you doing shit, and it's like,
oh man, look,
you trying to get somewhere.
I mean, then like I said, we got Jadaio, the Patreon. A couple people got up on there. Shout out once again. Shout out to King Robinson and Josh. And you know what I'm saying? It just everything just started jumping like a trampoline. So, I'm just excited to where everything is going and everything is moving and as we start putting the podcast out on, I kind of waited because I want to kind of get some more, them big moments or whatever that we had, with like Torrance and O'Shea and stuff like that. And then when we just start flooding them streets, them DSP streets, and kind of also want to be able to move around with it because like we can when we go out of town and start hitting, because like I told y'all, man, I'm serious about going to these events and stuff like we talked about. Because I mean, y'all, JJ, you were just though, man, y'all kind of put the battery in my back because I didn't even know, because if he asked me about it, but I was just at the time I was going through so much. I was like, man, and it's before the accident, so and basically when I saw y'all go, I said, dang. Then I went to eat. That's what made. I wasn't even mad about I wasn't even mad about necessarily the accident. I'm mad that I went to Evo. I could have went to Evo, didn't go, and the daggone community manager got the mug shut down. So we don't even know if Evo gonna come back this year, man.
Well, like Capcom just said that they doing their cup online right now. It's like they ain't been nothing said about Evo at all. I'm like, okay.
Another one bites the dust. First E3, not Evo. Cause man, but speaking of that, we didn't even talk about that. Them one-up arcade cabinets that's come, bruh.
They got a Killer Instinct one coming. I'm like,
man, Killer Instinct. The X-Men. We just talked about the X-Men cabinet. I might break down and go ahead and, I mean, like it is, bruh. And then I don't know if y'all saw the video that I went to Amini's, the arcade. I mean, it's like, no, we gotta make it now, because I want to drop, them 10 bands on the not 10 but 6 to 10 on them arcade cabinets with the well, I can't talk about that because he told me don't talk about the owner, respectfully, but I wanna do that, because man, when I saw them, I'm talking about them not the Williams, but what's the Stern machines, like they got a Stranger Things limited edition one. I said, boy, I got to get that. I was like, ooh, didn't I turn around? I gotta get, I mean, the Deadpool, they got like 2 or 3 different variants of that. I'm like, yo,
I'm telling you.
Now it's like, man, I gotta get the condo to put.
First opportunity I get, like, I'm doing different stuff. I'm like, man, dude, I want to get one of them arcade castles. Like,
well, you got room in the basement, don't you?
I got to work on that.
You gotta see, that's the only reason. See, that's the only reason for me at this point. You know what I'm saying? To get a house.
I mean, like a buddy of mine, he got a house. He's up here trying to get the damn arcade cabinets. I'm like, he's like, I want that Marvel vs. Capcom. I'm like, did I not give you Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Dreamcast? Did I not give you?
No, but see, he gotta be able to. I mean, just like I would, you gotta have the bras come over to the house.
He got a wife.
Oh,
he said he got a wife.
Oh, no, that changes. No, that changes everything. Because now, see, that's what you gotta do is you gotta go. You gotta be able to hold on. But see, no, that he got a wife, so he ain't gonna be able to have it. You gotta do this when you on your player time, because you gotta be able to take the chick downstairs.
Time, baby.
Yeah, like you gotta be on your player your too short when you do this. So you gotta take the girl downstairs
You gotta
and
have
there's neon lights and you
yeah.
know what I'm saying, a jukebox in the corner, but it's Bluetooth, so you playing all your music, you know.
Playing
Then
the
you got the little remote to turn on the little fog machine and the humidifier
Fog
and all that.
machine
And then
and the
then
humidifier.
yeah, you got
Your
you know
light
how I be
bill
doing.
high as a bug, boy. High as a
dude,
bug.
dude, you
It
got
don't matter because I'm bringing them down there. It's a water bed down there, like it's the '80s off in the corner.
you out there
And you know what I'm saying? Like,
all in there.
look,
Like,
hold
come
up,
on, man.
and then hold up, man. Then you got hold up. Let me.
Then
Then
you
you
had
got this playing.
then you got the couch going where it flip out to a bed.
Oh yeah, that's the one that's the one we sleeping on too. So it's
Look,
so then it's playing right here.
that's that mug that's gonna have your back messed up in the morning. This fool, boy, he got the little disco ball going. He got the little disco ball.
Boy, they go look.
Little light show
This is what
going.
I'll be doing with the look. I'm gonna be saving the majority of the money, but that's where it's gonna come to, man. You gonna look. The chicks gonna be going crazy. They're gonna be like, "Damn, we went
I'm
over
hollering.
Killzone's house." Meanwhile, they then they go. They go back to their homegirls. Yeah, girl, he had a water bed and a whole bunch of arcade games and a popcorn machine and a IMAX projector in the wall.
Say he gave me that hot dog and a handshake.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then wait a minute, man. Then when they leave the house, man, when they leave the house, hold on. They get to hearing. I play this when they leave the house. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let me. That's that little key. That's that little key. You know.
Mercy. Ouch.
You know. I don't know her whole name. I just,
Y'all are wild.
I'm just saying, man. They're gonna be like, damn. They're gonna be space. Look, then on the wall, I'm gonna have graffitied on there, Space Mountain.
Mm-hmm. You gotta have that blue light popping off too. So if the graffiti
it's gonna be a bowl. Look, it's gonna be a bowl full of blue chew.
Oh my god! Mixed in with the Skittles.
Prophylact. No. You can't do that. It's gonna be individual. That's for me. Oh, big bot. Look, I'm gonna have a whole case of Bel Air and all of these little slurricanes in there on chill.
Right. Right.
You know, I'm gonna have me the Call of Duty the what's the thing on Black Ops the Juggernaut freezer.
Oh my god!
Hella snacks off in there. Look, man, look, I'm trying to tell you. Look, I'm just letting you know. And then when we get to multi-millionaire, like I said, I'm gonna have the IMAX in the wall. I'm gonna get the 8K for the basement. But when we get to the multi-millionaire / billionaire status,
I'm telling you, even when I get rich, I'm gonna just act like my ass broke.
Oh yeah, no, I ain't going stupid with it. I'm just saying I'm gonna still have a big house out
I'm telling you
here.
If I ever win the lottery, I'm telling people, be like, hey Matt,
you still come to work?
I'm be like, I'm still coming to work. Yeah, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Be like, they're gonna be like, oh, can I borrow $20? Looks at him like Mitch McConnell. No, you ain't getting damn money.
No, see, that's why I'm different. I'll be like, man, look, here go, look.
I'll be like, look, here what you can get. You can get a hot dog and a handshake.
Look, talk about it.
I'm gonna do it a little different. I ain't gonna be saying no, but I'm be like, look, when the girls hit me with I just need 200 for the light bill. That's it.
I'm about to say, look, if y'all only knew how much Killzone's basement at that time runs up the light bill, you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
No, we on the flex plan. No, we on the flex plan, dog. Look, we on the flex plan. I ain't even look all that stuff. I cut the basement off before I leave the house. The basement only come on when I'm down there. If I'm screaming,
I want girls just be like, I don't know where I want to eat at.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna drive my ass. I'm gonna be like driving her ass in the car. I'm like, where are we going? Go get some Nate. Where you going to? You better hurry up and figure out what you want because I'm about to go through this line at White Castle.
No, matter of fact, no.
And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna say these few words that will always make a woman figure out what the hell she want to eat quick. Go get what you want.
Yeah.
They hurry up and quickly figure out what they want now.
Matter of fact, no. I'm Uber Eatsing it. And just come to my house. We got everything. We got beer. We got the drink. At that point, we probably had a smoke.
I'm be like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, girl, what you want? If it's made with rice, you can get it. I'll make that shit for you right now.
No,
girl, see, you gotta like rice.
You gotta have a girl. Hold up, but you gotta have a girl come through with me, because it's gonna be pole pimping. Because we gonna be fully loaded with pole pimping. Like I'm saying, she gonna come over. Oh, what you like to? I'm already have Uber Eats right there on the table. It's a one-stop shop. We got the movie theater here. You got we got all the subscriptions paid up, and we got the Fire Stick fully loaded. We got all the games laid out. We got everything you want to do over here. Look, I got call my mom over here, come do your hair. Like, you get your nail. I call the nail tech. Have her come. We ain't got to go nowhere. It's still quarantine.
I ain't not,
man.
No, because I ain't gonna have time. I'm gonna send them an Uber back to the crib. Look, say your gas, because I don't even want to hear about. I'm gonna be Uber them in, Ubering them out, and I'm gonna be back streaming. They gonna see her like, coming back. Yeah, I left my hair dryer and my thong over there. Go ahead and go get it. So anyway, y'all, yeah, man, we still going in. We live.
Wow, like a mother.
Y'all gonna look. Hold on, y'all gonna look up, see Lori Harvey at the crib. If she don't stay with Michael B. Jordan, she gonna be walking through. I'm be like, look, I told you, stay up out this camera.
This gonna be the episode that get Killzown in trouble.
You naked all the time. No, I'm single. Look, what you talking about? Ain't getting nobody in trouble. What you mean?
You tell Michael B. Jordan he wants to go up against me in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I'm just gonna tell him, get this hot dog in his handshake, bro.
This hot dog in his handshake.
No,
hot dog ain't cooked. Ain't cooked. Man. Your ass about to be cooked. Grilled and sauteed like a mug. But that hot dog gonna be raw, dude.
I'm weak.
Like, you get a hot dog in the handshake, you're gonna be gone, done.
Man. Said that.
Look,
man,
look,
but no. Yeah, we winding it down, man. We had to lighten the mood because it was. I was like, damn, this is what's on the news. This is what we talking about this week. Damn.
Yeah, I know it's kind of light, man. Kind of downbeat, but
I was like, yo, oh my god. But all right, y'all. I'm about to go on here and see if I can eat some of this pasta that we done whipped up.
Yeah, I got to get up early for work.
Yeah, man.
Man.
That's why we were saying about doing it earlier, but I mean, for the time being,
I gotta holla get the dollar.
Yep, I feel you on that, man. So go ahead. I'm finna give me. I was gonna go in this weekend. I was like, man, I need to get me some sleep because I need, ladies, y'all watching, man. If if I could slide on you, just let me know. I just trying to go to sleep.
Man, just tell them to be their man.
I'm trying to go night.
What do you do?
No, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. No, because the girl I'm trying to be the manager with, she playing. So I'm trying. I done hung up that already. We gonna leave
and be like, "Hey, girl, buy you lunch."
No, I ain't doing all that. I'm chilling. I'm big chilling. I'm big chilling. I ain't even on no madness right now. Like the old
Y'all
me
wildin'.
a couple years ago, yeah, man, I ain't sliding unless I give you that hot dog and handshake. But
Oh my gosh.
now I'm a whole different. Spackavelli is retired, man. I don't even have that indie no more. Like I'm feeling great. I'm feeling better. I can still, like I said, I could go toe to toe, like Rocky and Drago in the third round. See, JJ had to leave on that one.
All right,
But man,
but
this
yeah,
Beatz N Bitz Podcast, y'all, man. Shout out to JJ for coming on, man. I know he get back in the swing of things. As always, Serizaku, I love you, bro. You like you like the brother I never had,
LIJ,
and we doing big things, man. And look, one other thing I'm gonna do too. I'm gonna redo number one stunner
go ahead.
with Birdman, but it's gonna be with games though. I'm gonna just have him do the hook.
Do it.
Him and Lil Wayne do the hook when Lil Wayne get out of jail. So free Lil Wayne, free Wayne, free Weezy. They try to get Petey Pablo like that. You just forgot the bag you picked up, player. That's all. I wasn't even as mad as everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, it's Beatz N Bitz Podcast. That's our time. We hope you enjoyed the show. This is part of the Beatz N Bitz Podcast Network, so y'all can check us out next week, Friday night. But before that, we got You Ain't Lying Podcast on Wednesday at 6. We got Truth Be Told Podcast on Thursday at 8 p.m. And then Friday, we ended off with Beatz N Bitz at 9 p.m. sharp. We not on CP time. And we out, y'all. Peace.
Later.